Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that will change lives: the power of wisdom, self-respect, and growth. Self-respect is the foundation of a strong, successful, and fulfilling life. If you don't respect yourself, others won't either. Many people struggle with self-respect because they prioritize pleasing others, seek validation, or allow themselves to be treated poorly. Learning to respect yourself means setting high standards for how you are treated, valuing your own needs, and refusing to tolerate anything that diminishes your worth. One of the first signs of self-respect is knowing your boundaries. People who lack self-respect often allow others to take advantage of them, disrespect them, or cross their limits. Setting firm boundaries shows that you value yourself and won't accept mistreatment. Whether it's in relationships, friendships, or the workplace, making it clear what is and isn't acceptable is a vital step towards self-respect. Respecting yourself also means not settling for less than you deserve. Many people accept toxic relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or unfair treatment because they don't believe they can do better. When you truly respect yourself, you recognize your worth and refuse to accept situations that make you unhappy. Instead of staying in places that drain you, self-respect pushes you to seek out what aligns with your true value. The way you talk to yourself also reflects your level of self-respect. Negative self-talk, constant self-criticism, and doubting your abilities weaken your confidence and self-worth. Treating yourself with kindness, encouragement, and belief in your abilities is essential. If you wouldn't say something harsh to a friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself. Speak to yourself with the same respect and compassion you expect from others. Self-respect is also about how you present yourself to the world. The way you dress, speak, and carry yourself sends a message about how you see yourself. This doesn't mean you need to be perfect, but taking care of your appearance, maintaining good posture, and speaking with confidence show that you value yourself. People are more likely to respect you when you present yourself with dignity and self-assurance. Another crucial aspect of self-respect is keeping your promises to yourself. Many people set goals, make commitments, or say they will do something only to break their own promises. When you don't follow through on what you say to yourself, you weaken your self-trust. Respecting yourself means being disciplined enough to keep your word, whether it's about personal growth, health, or career ambitions. Self-respect also involves letting go of people and situations that no longer serve you. Many people stay in unhealthy relationships or friendships out of fear, obligation, or guilt. However, holding on to toxic connections only lowers your self-worth. Respecting yourself means recognizing when something or someone is no longer good for you and having the strength to walk away without looking back. Knowing when to say no is one of the strongest ways to show self-respect. Many people struggle with saying no because they fear disappointing others. However, constantly saying yes to things that go against your values, drain your energy, or disrupt your peace is a form of self-betrayal. Learning to say no without guilt is essential for maintaining your self-respect and protecting your time and energy. Ultimately, self-respect is about treating yourself with the same dignity, kindness, and value that you expect from others. It's about prioritizing your well-being, setting high standards, and refusing to accept anything less than what aligns with your worth. The more you respect yourself, the more you attract people and opportunities that reflect that same level of respect. Life is a series of decisions, and every choice we make has consequences. Some decisions might seem small at the moment but can have lasting effects on our future. That's why thinking before acting is one of the most powerful habits a person can develop. Many people regret their actions simply because they reacted too quickly without considering the outcome. A moment of patience and reflection can prevent years of regret. Impulsiveness is one of the biggest enemies of progress. Acting without thinking often leads to unnecessary mistakes, wasted opportunities, and even personal embarrassment. Whether it's speaking without considering your words or making a rushed decision out of fear, impulsive actions rarely lead to success. Learning to pause and analyze situations allows you to make choices that align with your long-term goals. Emotions play a huge role in decision making. When we're angry, excited, or afraid, we tend to act based on feelings rather than logic. This can result in saying things we don't mean, making financial mistakes, or trusting the wrong people. Instead of reacting immediately, take a deep breath, step back, and ask yourself, what's the smartest choice in this situation? Learning to separate emotions from logic can be life-changing. One of the best ways to avoid bad decisions is to gather information before taking action. Many mistakes come from acting on assumptions rather than facts. Before making an important decision, ask questions, do research, and seek advice from those with more experience. A well-informed choice is always better than a rushed one. Another essential aspect of thinking before acting is considering the consequences. Before making a move, take a moment to imagine how it will affect your future. Will this choice help you grow or set you back? Will it bring peace or unnecessary problems? Thinking ahead saves time, energy, and unnecessary suffering. Successful people don't just act, they strategize. Surrounding yourself with wise people also helps in making better decisions. If you constantly listen to people who are reckless or short-sighted, you'll likely make the same mistakes they do. Instead, seek guidance from mentors, successful individuals, or those who have walked the path you aspire to follow. Learning from others' experiences can prevent you from making the same errors. Developing patience is crucial for thinking before acting. Many times, the best opportunities come to those who wait and plan carefully. Rushing into relationships, business deals, or major life changes without preparation often leads to failure. Success isn't about speed, it's about making the right moves at the right time. Self-discipline plays a major role in smart decision-making. Sometimes we know the right thing to do but allow distractions, temptations, or laziness to push us in the wrong direction. Being able to control impulses and focus on long-term rewards instead of short-term pleasure is what separates wise individuals from those who keep making the same mistakes. Finally, thinking before acting builds self-respect. When you make intelligent decisions, you gain confidence in yourself and earn the respect of others. People trust those who are thoughtful, reliable, and careful with their actions. Every smart choice strengthens your future, while every careless one can make life harder. Too many people, especially women, accept less than they deserve in different areas of life, whether it's relationships, careers, friendships, or personal goals. Settling for less often comes from fear, self-doubt, or the belief that they can't do any better. But the truth is, the moment you accept less, you set a standard for how others will treat you and how life will unfold for you. One of the most common areas where people settle is in relationships. Many women stay in toxic or unfulfilling relationships because they fear being alone or believe they won't find someone better. But being in the wrong relationship drains energy, lowers self-esteem, and keeps you from meeting the right person. If someone doesn't respect, appreciate, or value you, it's better to walk away than to waste years on someone who doesn't deserve you. Settling also happens in careers. Some women accept low-paying jobs, unfair treatment, or positions that don't challenge them simply because they don't believe they are capable of more. Others stay in jobs they hate because they're afraid of change. But settling in your career limits your potential and keeps you from achieving financial independence. If you're not being paid what you're worth or given opportunities to grow, it's time to demand more or find something better. Friendships are another area where people accept less than they deserve. If your friends don't support you, uplift you, or bring positivity into your life, then you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. True friends push you to be better, not hold you back with negativity, gossip, or jealousy. You should never tolerate one-sided friendships where you're always giving but receiving nothing in return. Many women also settle in their personal goals. They dream big but never take action because they doubt their abilities. They convince themselves that they're not smart enough, talented enough, or strong enough to achieve success. But settling for a life that is smaller than what you're capable of is one of the biggest regrets a person can have. If you have a dream, chase it. If you have a goal, work for it. Settling will never bring you happiness. One major reason people settle is fear of the unknown. It's easy to stay in a bad situation because it's familiar, even if it's painful. Stepping into the unknown takes courage, but it's the only way to create a better life. Every successful person you admire once had to take a risk and refuse to accept less than what they deserved. Growth happens outside of comfort zones. Self-worth plays a huge role in whether or not someone settles. If you don't believe you deserve better, you won't fight for it. That's why it's important to develop confidence and know your value. When you respect yourself, you won't allow anyone or anything to treat you poorly. The way you see yourself sets the tone for how others will treat you. Breaking the habit of settling requires setting high standards and sticking to them. Know what you want in life and refuse to accept anything less. This applies to relationships, jobs, friendships, and personal goals. If something doesn't meet your standards, don't compromise. It's better to be patient and wait for what you truly deserve than to accept something that makes you miserable. Ultimately, life gives you what you demand. If you accept less, you'll always get less. But if you raise your standards, believe in yourself, and refuse to settle, you'll attract better opportunities, people, and experiences. The key to a fulfilling life is to never accept anything that doesn't align with your true worth. Knowledge is one of the greatest tools for success. Yet many people go through life without actively seeking to expand their understanding. Education isn't just about going to school or earning a degree. It's about continuously learning and improving yourself in every area of life. The more you know, the more power you have to make better decisions, solve problems, and create opportunities. Ignorance limits your potential, while knowledge opens doors. One of the biggest misconceptions is that learning stops after formal education. In reality, education is a lifelong journey. The world is constantly changing, and those who refuse to learn get left behind. Whether it's improving your financial literacy, understanding new technology, or developing new skills, continuous learning keeps you sharp and competitive. Staying stagnant in knowledge means missing out on opportunities for growth and success. Self-education is just as important as formal education. Reading books, listening to podcasts, taking online courses, and engaging with knowledgeable people can teach you more than what you learn in a classroom. Many successful individuals educate themselves daily by seeking wisdom from various sources. The internet provides endless learning opportunities if you use it wisely. You can gain knowledge that can completely change your life. One of the key benefits of educating yourself is making informed decisions. Many people struggle in life simply because they lack the right knowledge. Whether it's financial struggles, poor career choices, or unhealthy relationships, a lack of education often leads to unnecessary mistakes. When you take the time to learn and understand different aspects of life, you can navigate challenges more effectively and avoid costly errors. Financial education is one area where many people, especially women, need to invest more time. Understanding how money works, learning how to save and invest, and knowing how to build wealth can create financial independence. Many people make poor financial choices because they don't take the time to educate themselves on money management. The more you know about finances, the more control you have over your future. Educating yourself also builds confidence. When you know more, you feel more secure in your abilities. You can walk into any room and hold an intelligent conversation, express your ideas clearly, and make better choices. Confidence comes from knowing that you are prepared, that you understand the world around you, and that you have the skills to succeed. People respect those who are knowledgeable and well-informed. Another important aspect of education is learning from experience. Not all knowledge comes from books. Some of the best lessons come from real-life situations. Every mistake, challenge, and failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. The key is to reflect on experiences, understand what went wrong, and use that knowledge to improve. The smartest people are those who learn from their past instead of repeating the same mistakes. Surrounding yourself with educated and intelligent people is also a powerful way to grow. If you spend time with those who are constantly learning and evolving, you will naturally adopt the same mindset. Being in an environment that encourages curiosity and knowledge will push you to think bigger and aim higher. The people you associate with can either elevate you or keep you stuck in ignorance. Ultimately, educating yourself is about taking control of your life. The more you learn, the less dependent you are on others to make decisions for you. Knowledge gives you freedom, confidence, and the ability to shape your own future. Those who invest in their education, whether through books, experiences, or mentors, gain the power to create a life of success and fulfillment. Money plays a crucial role in life, yet many people struggle with financial management because they were never taught how to handle money wisely. Financial independence is one of the most empowering things a person, especially a woman, can achieve. When you manage your finances well, you gain control over your future and avoid unnecessary stress and dependency. Learning how to earn, save, invest, and spend wisely can change your life. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is spending more than they earn. Many fall into the trap of living paycheck to paycheck, buying things they don't need or trying to keep up with trends. Overspending leads to debt, financial insecurity, and constant stress. The key to financial success is learning to differentiate between wants and needs. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this, or is it just a temporary desire? Budgeting is a fundamental skill that helps keep finances under control. A budget allows you to track your income and expenses, ensuring that you're not spending beyond your means. Without a budget, it's easy to lose track of where your money is going and end up in financial trouble. A simple habit of writing down your expenses or using budgeting apps can help you stay financially organized and prepared for the future. Saving money should always be a priority. Many people make the mistake of spending first and saving whatever is left, if anything. A smarter approach is to pay yourself first by setting aside a portion of your income before spending on anything else. Even small amounts saved consistently can grow into a significant financial cushion over time. An emergency fund can protect you from unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. Investing is another crucial aspect of financial management. While saving money is important, investing helps your money grow over time. Learning about stocks, real estate, mutual funds, or even starting a small business can increase your financial security. Many people avoid investing because they think it's too complicated, but with research and proper guidance, anyone can learn to build wealth through smart investments. Debt is one of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom. Credit cards, loans, and borrowing money without a repayment plan can trap you in a cycle of financial stress. While some types of debt, like student loans or home mortgages, can be beneficial, unnecessary debt from reckless spending should be avoided. The key to staying financially stable is borrowing wisely and paying off debts as soon as possible. Financial literacy is essential for making smart money decisions. Many people struggle financially simply because they were never taught how money works. Taking time to learn about personal finance, taxes, investments, and financial planning can prevent costly mistakes. There are countless books, podcasts, and online courses available that can help improve financial knowledge and decision-making skills. Another important aspect of financial management is setting long-term financial goals, whether it's buying a home, traveling, retiring early, or building a business. Having clear financial goals helps you stay focused and disciplined. Without goals, it's easy to waste money on things that don't contribute to your future success. Setting a financial plan ensures that your money is working for you rather than being wasted on temporary pleasures. At the core of financial success is self-discipline. It's easy to spend impulsively, ignore savings, and avoid learning about money. But true financial security requires responsibility and planning. Managing your finances isn't just about making money, it's about making smart choices with the money you have. With financial discipline and knowledge, you can create a stable, independent, and fulfilling life. Emotions are a natural and powerful part of being human, but when they are not controlled, they can lead to bad decisions, damaged relationships, and unnecessary stress. Many people allow their emotions to dictate their actions, reacting impulsively instead of thinking logically. Learning to control your emotions doesn't mean ignoring them, it means understanding them, managing them, and using them wisely to improve your life instead of letting them control you. One of the biggest emotional challenges people face is reacting without thinking. When someone upsets you, it's easy to lash out in anger or say something you later regret. However, reacting emotionally in the heat of the moment often creates more problems than solutions. Instead of acting on impulse, take a deep breath, step away, and give yourself time to process the situation before responding. A calm response is always more powerful than an emotional outburst. Understanding your emotional triggers is an important step in gaining control. Everyone has certain situations, words, or behaviors that trigger strong emotional reactions. Whether it's criticism, rejection, or feeling disrespected, recognizing what sets you off allows you to prepare and respond more rationally. Self-awareness helps you break the cycle of emotional overreaction and replace it with thoughtful action. Emotional control is especially important in relationships. Many arguments and misunderstandings happen because people react based on feelings rather than facts. Anger, jealousy, insecurity, and fear can destroy even the strongest connections if they are not managed properly. Instead of letting emotions dictate your relationships, practice communication, patience, self-reflection. A person who can control their emotions is more respected and trusted by others. Emotions also play a major role in decision-making. Making choices based purely on how you feel in the moment often leads to regret. Whether it's spending money impulsively, quitting a job out of frustration, or making promises you can't keep, emotional decisions can have long-term consequences. Before making any major decision, take a step back and analyze the situation logically. Ask yourself, is this choice based on emotion, or is it the best decision for my future? Stress and anxiety are common emotional struggles that can affect mental and physical health. Many people let their worries and fears take over their minds, leading to sleepless nights and constant tension. Learning stress management techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or journaling can help keep emotions under control. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Self-discipline is a key factor in emotional control. It's easy to let emotions take over when things don't go as planned, but strong individuals train themselves to stay focused and composed. When facing difficulties, instead of panicking or getting overwhelmed, take a moment to gather your thoughts and approach the situation with a clear mind. Strength comes from mastering your emotions, not being controlled by them. Surrounding yourself with emotionally stable people can also help you develop better emotional control. If you're constantly around people who are dramatic, negative, or quick to anger, their emotional instability can influence you. On the other hand, being around calm, rational, and positive individuals can help you adopt a more balanced emotional state. Choose your environment wisely, as it plays a big role in shaping your emotional responses. At the heart of emotional control is self-respect. When you learn to manage your emotions, you show strength, maturity, and confidence. People who can remain calm under pressure, handle criticism with grace, and respond thoughtfully instead of emotionally are seen as powerful and intelligent. Emotional mastery is a skill that will not only improve your relationships and decision making, but will also lead to greater success in every aspect of life. The people you surround yourself with have a major influence on your mindset, emotions, and overall success. Toxic people drain your energy, create unnecessary drama, and hold you back from reaching your full potential. If you want to grow, be happy, and achieve your goals, you must learn to recognize and distance yourself from those who bring negativity into your life. Not everyone deserves a place in your journey, and cutting off toxic individuals is an act of self-respect. One of the most common signs of a toxic person is constant negativity. These individuals always complain, focus on problems instead of solutions, and discourage others from pursuing their dreams. Being around negative people can make you doubt yourself, feel unmotivated, and adopt a pessimistic attitude. Protecting your mental space means avoiding those who constantly bring negativity into your life and choosing to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Toxic people also engage in manipulation. They use guilt, lies, or emotional blackmail to control others and get what they want. These individuals rarely take responsibility for their actions and will often make you feel like the bad person when you try to set boundaries. If someone always makes you feel guilty for standing up for yourself, chances are they are toxic, and you need to create distance between you and them. Another trait of toxic individuals is their tendency to disrespect and undermine others. They might belittle your achievements, mock your dreams, or constantly criticize you in subtle or obvious ways. These people thrive on making others feel small because it gives them a sense of superiority. If someone in your life constantly makes you doubt your worth or feel unappreciated, it's a sign that they do not deserve your time or energy. Toxic relationships can exist in friendships, romantic partnerships, workplaces, and even families. Just because someone has been in your life for a long time does not mean they deserve to stay. Many people hold on to toxic relationships out of guilt, history, or obligation, but staying in a harmful relationship only causes long-term damage. Cutting ties with toxic individuals is not an act of cruelty, it is an act of self-preservation. One of the biggest dangers of staying around toxic people is that their behavior can become contagious. Constant exposure to drama, gossip, jealousy, and manipulation can start to shape your own mindset and actions. You may find yourself becoming more anxious, defensive, or even behaving in ways that do not align with your true character. Your environment influences you more than you realize, which is why it's crucial to keep toxic individuals out of your personal space. Establishing strong boundaries is one of the best ways to protect yourself from toxic people. Many toxic individuals take advantage of those who are too kind, forgiving, or afraid to say no. Learning to set firm boundaries and enforce them without guilt is essential for your mental and emotional well-being. You do not owe anyone unlimited access to your time, energy, or emotions, especially if they consistently bring negativity into your life. Sometimes, toxic people will try to gaslight you into believing that you are the problem. They might twist facts, deny wrongdoing, or make you question your reality. Recognizing this manipulation and refusing to engage in their mind games is essential for maintaining your confidence and peace of mind. Trust yourself, trust your feelings, and walk away from anyone who tries to make you doubt your own worth. Choosing to avoid toxic people is an important step in creating a healthier, happier life. The energy you allow around you affects your motivation, mental clarity, and emotional balance. Surround yourself with those who genuinely care about your well-being, support your growth, and bring positivity into your life. The right people will help you rise, while the wrong ones will drag you down, so choose wisely. The way you communicate has a direct impact on how people perceive you and how successful you become. Speaking with confidence allows you to express your thoughts clearly, command respect, and influence others. Many people struggle with speaking up because they fear judgment, rejection, or saying the wrong thing. However, if you want to be taken seriously and have your voice heard, you must learn to speak with confidence and conviction. One of the first steps to speaking with confidence is believing in yourself. If you doubt your own words or hesitate while speaking, others will sense your uncertainty. Confidence comes from knowing that your thoughts and opinions are valuable. Even if you're unsure, speaking with self-assurance makes people more likely to listen and take you seriously. Trust in your knowledge and experiences and speak as if your voice matters, because it does. Body language plays a crucial role in confident communication. Standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and using controlled hand gestures help reinforce your words. Slouching, looking down, or speaking too softly can make you appear unsure or insecure. Nonverbal cues influence how people respond to you, so practicing strong body language will naturally make you appear and feel more confident. Many people struggle with speaking too fast or too quietly when they're nervous. Speaking too quickly can make it hard for others to understand you, while speaking too softly can make you seem hesitant. The key to confident speaking is controlling your tone, pace, and volume. Take your time, articulate your words clearly, and use pauses effectively to emphasize important points. A steady and clear voice commands attention. Preparation is another essential factor in speaking with confidence. Whether you're giving a presentation, having a difficult conversation, or speaking in a group setting, knowing your topic well will give you the confidence to express yourself effectively. When you are prepared, you eliminate the fear of stumbling over your words or feeling unqualified. Confidence comes from competence, so always equip yourself with the knowledge you need. Handling criticism and disagreement is a part of confident speaking. Many people hesitate to speak up because they fear being challenged or disagreed with. However, confidence means being able to stand by your words while remaining open to different viewpoints. Instead of becoming defensive or backing down, listen carefully, respond thoughtfully, and remain composed. A person who can handle criticism with grace earns more respect. Avoid filler words such as like, and you know. These words make you sound uncertain and weaken your message. Instead, practice speaking in complete structured sentences. Pausing between thoughts instead of filling the silence with unnecessary words makes you sound more intentional and sure of what you are saying. Confidence is not about speaking the most, it's about speaking with clarity and purpose. A confident voice is also assertive, not aggressive. Speaking with confidence does not mean being loud, rude, or dismissive of others. True confidence is about expressing your thoughts firmly but respectfully. Being assertive means standing your ground while still valuing other perspectives. People respect those who communicate with strength without resorting to arrogance or hostility. The most powerful way to develop confident speech is through consistent practice. Whether it's speaking in front of a mirror, recording yourself, or engaging in more conversations, practice helps eliminate fear and uncertainty. Confidence is a skill that grows over time. The more you speak with purpose, the more natural it becomes. The world listens to those who speak with confidence, so train yourself to use your voice effectively. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most powerful things you can do. Many people fall into the trap of playing the victim, blaming others for their problems, making excuses, and believing that life is unfair to them. While it's true that bad things happen and challenges arise, staying stuck in a victim mindset only keeps you powerless. If you want to grow, succeed, and be truly happy, you must stop playing the victim and start taking control of your own life. One of the biggest signs of a victim mindset is blaming others for your circumstances. It's easy to point fingers at your parents, your boss, your partner, or even society when things don't go your way. However, constantly blaming others takes away your power. When you shift your focus from blame to personal responsibility, you realize that you have the ability to change your situation instead of waiting for someone else to do it for you. Another common trait of people who play the victim is making excuses. Instead of taking action, they come up with reasons why they can't succeed. I'm too old, I don't have the right connections, or I've been through too much are just excuses that keep people stuck. The truth is, everyone faces obstacles. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is mindset. Excuses won't get you anywhere, only action will. Playing the victim often comes with self-pity and a negative mindset. People who see themselves as victims dwell on their problems, complain about how unfair life is, and believe that nothing ever works out for them. This negative thinking creates a cycle where they attract more difficulties instead of solutions. Shifting to a positive, proactive mindset helps break this cycle and opens the door to new opportunities. Another dangerous aspect of the victim mentality is waiting for someone else to fix your life. Many people expect a savior, a perfect partner, a mentor, or a lucky break to come and rescue them. But relying on external factors to change your life is a losing strategy. The only person who can truly transform your life is you. Taking control of your decisions, actions, and mindset is the first step toward creating the life you want. One of the hardest but most necessary parts of leaving the victim mindset behind is accepting that life is not always fair. Bad things happen to good people. Some people start with more advantages than others, but focusing on how unfair life is doesn't change anything, it only keeps you stuck in resentment. Instead of dwelling on what you can't control, focus on what you can control, your mindset, your actions, and your choices. Victim mentality often leads to low self-esteem and a lack of confidence. When you constantly see yourself as powerless, you reinforce the belief that you're not capable of changing your situation. The truth is, you are far stronger than you think. The moment you decide to take responsibility for your own happiness and success, you start building confidence and self-worth. You prove to yourself that you are not a victim, you are a fighter. Breaking free from a victim mindset requires self-awareness. Many people don't even realize they are playing the victim because it has become a habit. Start paying attention to your thoughts and words. Do you frequently blame others, make excuses, or feel sorry for yourself? If so, challenge those thoughts. Replace them with empowering beliefs, take ownership of your life, and start making intentional choices that lead to growth. Choosing to stop playing the victim is one of the most freeing decisions you can make. When you take full responsibility for your life, you gain control over your future. Instead of being a passive participant in your own story, you become the author deciding how each chapter unfolds. Life will always have challenges, but you have the power to rise above them and create the success, happiness, and fulfillment you deserve. Talking about your goals, dreams, and plans means nothing if you don't take action. Many people get stuck in the habit of discussing what they want to do without ever making real progress. They may convince themselves that they are being productive simply by planning, researching, or brainstorming, but without execution, none of it matters. Success is built on action, not words. If you want to change your life, you must stop talking and start doing. One of the biggest reasons people fail to take action is fear of failure. They worry about making mistakes, looking foolish, or not getting things right the first time. However, failure is a natural part of success. Every successful person has failed multiple times before achieving their goals. The difference is that they didn't let fear stop them. Taking action, even if it's imperfect, is always better than doing nothing. Another common excuse for inaction is waiting for the perfect moment. People tell themselves that they'll start when they have more time, more money, or more knowledge. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. The most successful people take action despite uncertainty. They learn and adjust as they go, instead of waiting for everything to be perfect. A major obstacle to action is overthinking. Some people analyze every possible outcome, worry about every little detail, and get stuck in endless planning. While preparation is important, too much thinking leads to paralysis. The key is to find a balance, prepare just enough to get started, and then take the first step. Action brings clarity, while overthinking only brings doubt. Taking action also means being consistent. It's not about making one big move and expecting instant results. Success comes from taking small, consistent steps every single day. Whether it's improving your skills, working on a business idea, or building better habits, regular action leads to progress. Many people start strong but give up when they don't see immediate results. The ones who succeed are those who keep going, no matter how slow the progress seems. Another important aspect of action is learning by doing. Some people believe they need to know everything before they start, but the best learning happens through experience. No amount of reading, watching videos, or researching can replace actual hands-on experience. The more you take action, the more you learn what works, what doesn't, and how to improve. Growth comes from doing, not just studying. Taking action also requires discipline and accountability. It's easy to get excited about a new goal, but motivation fades over time. Discipline is what keeps you going when you don't feel like it. Setting deadlines, tracking progress, and holding yourself accountable will help you stay committed. If you struggle with accountability, find a mentor, coach, or supportive friend who can push you to keep taking action. Action leads to momentum. The hardest part is often getting started, but once you take the first step, each step after that becomes easier. Progress fuels motivation, and motivation leads to more action. If you feel stuck, take one small action today. Even a small step forward is better than standing still. Once you start moving, you'll gain confidence and energy to keep going. At the end of the day, your results are determined by your actions, not your words. You can talk about your dreams all you want, but if you don't put in the work, they will remain dreams. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who talk the most, but the ones who take action every single day. Stop waiting, stop making excuses, and start doing. At the end of the day, your life is in your hands. No one else is responsible for your success, happiness, or growth, only you are. If you want to stop feeling stuck, Stop making excuses and start creating the life you deserve. It all begins with taking accountability for your actions, mindset, and decisions. Respect yourself enough to set high standards, speak with confidence, and refuse to let toxic people or self-doubt hold you back. Stop playing the victim, take responsibility for your choices, and most importantly, turn your words into action. Dreams don't come true just by thinking or talking about them. They become reality when you work for them every single day. You have the power to change, improve, and elevate your life. The question is, will you take action or will you keep waiting? The choice is yours, ladies. Today is the day to stop living in foolishness and start walking in wisdom. Be bold, be fearless, be smart. You owe it to yourself. Thank you.